Your cat was purring. You're on the sofa, cat in your lap, stroking them the way they like, eyes half closed. It happens so fast you don't even register it. And then, mid-stroke, they bit you. No hissing, no growl. One moment, purring. Next moment, teeth. Your cat sits up, stares at you, and walks away. If you've ever owned a cat, this has happened to you, and you probably blamed yourself, petted too long, touched the wrong spot, but the line isn't invisible. Your cat was communicating the entire time. You just couldn't see it. You just weren't taught how to read it. The obvious explanation: cats are just unpredictable. That's not an explanation. It's a way of closing the question before it gets interesting. There's a better one: overstimulation. The cat gets too much sensory input and eventually snaps. Closer. But it still treats the bite as something sudden. It isn't sudden. It's the last step in a sequence. And if there's a sequence, a series of signals building toward the bite, then it stops being a mystery. It becomes something you can read every time. So let's look at what that sequence actually is. Here's the thing most people have never been told. The bite is almost never the first signal. It's the last one. Before a cat bites during petting, they almost always give a sequence of smaller signals. Most people don't notice them, or they notice and don't know what they mean. It usually starts with the tail, a slow, deliberate swish. Not the lazy flick of a relaxed cat. Then the ears shift, rotating slightly backward. The skin along the back may ripple. The purring stops, and the body, which was loose and soft, starts to carry tension. Each of these is a signal. Taken together, they form one sentence. I have reached my limit. Please stop. The bite is not a sudden attack. It's a full stop at the end of a paragraph the cat already wrote. Your cat has been talking this whole time. The problem was never that they don't communicate. Nobody gave you the dictionary. That's the common explanation. It's not the real story. To understand why the signals exist, you need to understand one thing about cats. Unlike dogs, cats did not evolve as pack animals. They are solitary hunters. No pack. No history of working things out through compromise. When something became too much, the answer was always the same: signal, and if ignored, act. In the wild, it works. Another animal reads the tail flick, the ear rotation, and backs away. Every time. The bite almost never happens because the signal was received. Domestic cats are the same animal. The signals are identical. The difference is the receiver. In the wild, signal sent, signal received, animal backs away. No bite needed. In your living room, signal sent, signal missed, hand keeps moving. And the cat, who has been asking politely for 30 seconds, has nowhere left to go. The bite is not the problem. The bite is what happens when every quieter option has already been ignored. In 2020, researchers in Frontiers in Veterinary Science looked specifically at this: how cat owners respond to pre-bite signals during petting. What they found was striking. When shown the signals in slow motion, most owners identified them correctly. They knew the tail flick. They recognized the ear position. They understood what it meant, but in real time, during actual petting, the same owners missed them almost entirely. The signals were there. The knowledge was there. The only thing missing was a live connection between the two. Someone saying, "When you see that tail move, stop. Now." Sarah Ellis at International Cat Care calls this one of the most fixable problems in cat-human relationships. Not because cats need to change. Because humans need one piece of information they were never given. The signals come before the bite, not with it. Your cat has not been biting without warning. They have been warning you every single time. Once you know what to look for, the sequence is surprisingly readable, and it always starts in the same place: The tail is usually the first signal and the easiest to read. A slow, deliberate swish, particularly if the tail was still before, is the cat's version of clearing its throat. Not aggressive, a notice. This is where you stop. The ears come next. Ears rotating backward or flattening slightly are not relaxed ears. When they start to turn, the cat is no longer comfortable. That's the second signal. The skin along the back is the one most people miss entirely. A visible ripple or twitch along the spine during petting is not a reflex. It is a signal. If you see it, stop. The moment any of these appear, gently lift your hand. Give them space. That's it. Most cats resettle within a minute. And over time, they learn that signaling works, which actually makes them more relaxed during petting, not less. The signal is not a rejection. It's an instruction. Most of the time, a petting bite is exactly what it sounds like. A cat that reached its limit signaled and acted when the signal was missed. Once you learn the signals, it stops almost entirely. But there's a version worth taking more seriously. And it's easy to miss. If a cat that was previously comfortable suddenly becomes reactive much earlier, biting after 1 or 2 strokes when it used to tolerate much longer, that change is worth paying attention to. Pain is one of the most common reasons a cat's tolerance drops sharply. Arthritis, a skin condition, an injury the cat can't describe in words. Any of these can make being touched uncomfortable in ways that weren't there before. The regular petting bite is communication. This version is distress. The body language tells you which one you're looking at. The pupils, the posture, the quality of the tension. If the signals have changed, your cat is telling you something new. It's worth listening. Every single time your cat gave you that bite, they had already asked you to stop, quietly, more than once. The tail, the ears, the skin, the pause in the purring, millions of years of cat communication, signals refined across generations, delivered to a human who was simply never taught to read them. That's not the cat's failure. It was never about bad behavior. It was a gap in information. And that gap is now closed. Next time you're petting your cat and the tail starts to move, lift your hand, give them space, then watch what happens. Most cats will look up at you, expression unreadable, as always, and then settle back down. But something will have shifted. The cat signaled. And this time, someone actually heard it. That's not a small thing. For a cat that has been signaling into the void, that moment is everything. Your cat was never biting without warning. They were warning you every single time. Now you'll hear it. If this changed how you see your cat, there's something else almost every cat owner has noticed and never once stopped to question. You put a box on the floor, any box, your cat gets in it every time. A shoe box, a delivery box, a box that is clearly too small. Doesn't matter. It looks random. It isn't. The reason goes back to something very specific about how cats experience safety. And once you understand it, you'll see it in everything they do. That's next.